Hello and welcome to our third installment of our myBO 101 training series, searching for and joining a myBO group. So myBO groups essentially form the foundation of what is the social networking aspect of this tool. So this is very important because it really does put the power of forming groups that have common interests in our hands rather than waiting for the campaign to tell us what groups we should be joining. So what we're going to review today is how you can find one of those groups that would be important to you and how to sign up for them. Specifically today we'll be using the example of the House District groups which we have organized here in Collin County and how you might be able to join those groups. So the first step, as it is in any of our lessons, is to actually log into myBO. So click on Log into myBO on the Make a Difference side bar. And now we've arrived to my dashboard, and when you're doing this at home, you'll actually arrive to your dashboard. So what I'm going to do is on the My Barack Obama side pane here, I'm going to click on the groups. I'm going to click on the word groups rather than expanding it on the left. Actually click on the word groups because now you've entered the groups and circles page of the My Barack Obama website. So as I mentioned before, what I want to do is I want to actually search for a group that I would be interested in. So I'm actually interested in learning more about House District 66. And I don't know the zip code, but I do know that it is in the state of Texas. So I want information on House District 66 in the state of Texas. And I'm also going to search the group descriptions just to widen my search. So now I'm going to click on the search button and start performing the search. So here are our results. So as you can see, it says groups and circles search results. So these are my groups that I'm already a part of, and now I'm actually trying to find another group for House District 66. So when I actually look over here, I actually can see it. So Collin County House District 66, so that was the group that I was looking for. I click on the description for it to come up. And this gives you some stats about it. There are 15 members. It's a public group, and it was created on July 28, 2008. And now we're at the profile of Collin County House District 66. So what I actually want to do here is I'm going to want to join this group. But before I join it, I just want to give you a quick view about what's actually on here. So similar to your dashboard, which is associated with your profile, each group has a dashboard, if you will, that's associated with their group. So it tells you, what the profile is. So here we have the precincts associated with this house district, a blog. So again, we mentioned this briefly in the dashboard overview, but when you blog, you can actually associate your blogs to certain groups, so you can definitely do that to your house district. The activity index, so what is this group actually doing from an activity standpoint, and who the members are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and join this group. So I'm going to click on that button and allow it to process. And now you can see that I've joined the group because under the information part of the profile, it actually now says you are a member of this group. If at any point I realize that this group isn't exactly what I was hoping, or if I moved precincts and I'm actually going to be in a different house district, whatever it might be, I can leave this group at any point. You click on that Leave Group button and you're no longer a member of the group. You can also invite your friends to join this group with you. So I encourage you to do that. When you click on this, you'll actually be able to enter in some information about friends that you would like to join this group with you. Perhaps you have a neighbor, or you met someone at the grocery store who asked how they could get involved, and you want to go ahead and allow them to join this group with you. So what you get from the invite your friends to join the group, you can, what you do is you enter in some email addresses here. So I'll just do some dummy email addresses. And you separate as many as you want with a comma. You make sure that your contact information is correct. And then what you do is you can either edit this, this message, and put something personal, or you can just leave the one that you have there and you click send message here, and it'll actually send that to your friends, inviting them to join the group. So you've now joined the group, you've invited some friends to it. The last thing to look at is, how do you want to receive your listserv messages? So as part of joining a group also means that you're joining a communication circle, if you will. So you using your email address that's part of your myBO profile, you've joined this group. So now essentially you're part of this this group that can share communication. So if I ever wanted to send a message to the whole group, I would just have to email this email address right here, Collin County House District 66 at groups.barackobama.com. But something that you can choose is, how do you want to receive these emails? So it's up to you. I definitely do not recommend that you don't receive emails. I think it's important. That's part of the reason of joining the group. However, if you didn't want to receive all emails one by one, you could elect just to receive a daily digest. And what this is essentially is, it's just a grouping of all of the emails and all the communications that happen throughout the day. So that's actually what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and change my subscription, and we'll let that process. And as you can see now, it tells me I've successfully switched to daily digests. So that means I'm not going to get each email every time. We'll go back to the profile page for the group. And there you have it. You've now learned how to search for a group and how to join a myBO group. I encourage all of you to, at the very least, join Obama Collin County. So do a search for that and join us. And then also, once you've joined the larger Obama Collin County group, please find your House District group and join them as well. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on Lesson 4.